The clip we're going to watch today is 9, nearly 10 years old, and is of an astronaut exposing the International Space Station live on Sky News. You can still get this video on YouTube, but Google's pretty much done a very good job in hiding it and promoted something else, another so-called instance that a lot of people highlighted that, if you ask me, was nothing but a distraction, one that could be easily explained away, that diverted away from this infamous bit of footage we're going to look at. I've yet to hear an explanation or a logical defense of this clip.
Hi Tim, Tom Cheshire from Sky News again. You're looking fairly comfortable in zero gravity. Just wondering whether you had mastered the zero gravity somersault, and if so, whether you'd give us a 12.
I definitely haven't mastered it. I'll give you a trial and I'll show you just how bad it is. Practice makes perfect. Give me another week.
So what we've just seen there is Tim Peake attempting to do his first somersault on the International Space Station. Problem is, halfway round, we heard a noise of something seemingly giving way or snapping. And at that point in time, Tim's somersault was interrupted, almost stopped dead, as his directional vector changed from going in a circle to suddenly dropping as if he was here on Earth. And of course it coincided, like I said, with the sound of something snapping. A lifting device perhaps? I've yet to hear anyone come up with an explanation or anything logical in defense of this clip. Let's watch it again.
I definitely haven't mastered it. I'll give you a trial and I'll show you just how bad it is.
Yeah, that's bad. Once more. There's the malfunction. And Tim drops straight downwards. Directional vector, like I said, changes from a circle, a somersault, to one of suddenly dropping. No one has come up with an explanation or any kind of logical defense of this clip. Now, not long after that infamous clip we've just seen occurred, this came out, and this was kind of pushed, where we had Bush Sr. visit NASA's control room while Tim Peake was supposedly on the ISS. And I believe this was the damage control, because this was released and a lot of people jumped and said that this was proof that Tim was using a green screen and this was evidence of fakery. But this can be easily explained, unlike the other clip. And this has been pushed big time by the Google algorithms. You can find this in the Google search engine, which, like I say, can easily be explained away. But you can't find anything to do with the other clip where Tim's somersault fail gives the game away, because there's no defense of that. So I believe this came out as damage control. I mean, think about it logically. Would you really be that blasé in the control room with that many people in there and show the fakery at play on the screens? No, the lie works best with just a few knowing and having most people actually genuinely believe it. It's a more sellable product then. So they're not going to be that blasé about it. And the fact this came out and people ran with it, and the fact you can see it in the search engines, and the fact there's easy explanations for it, and the fact really it makes no logical sense if there was a cover-up to have that on the screen as bold as day. But like I said, this is promoted, this can be easily explained, so-called debunked, unlike the other clip with Tim, which is incredibly damning. But this is how the propaganda and the defense mechanisms work. He got caught out, banged to rights, trying to do his somersault for Sky because some sort of technical failure with his circus trick apparatus. And as a result, this came out not long after. Many rang with it. The algorithms pushed it. Gives you an explanation. You can find this, but you can't find the real damning footage in Google search engine. You can on YouTube still, I'm pleased to say, if you know how to search. But again, I'm highlighting how the propaganda works. I'm highlighting that space is just a fraud. Again, with the ISS, I've seen what goes across the sky. But it's obviously not people pretending to be in a space station orbiting a physically impossible globe Earth, is it?